Ever feel like your body is trying to tell you something, but you just can't figure out what? Constant fatigue, weird mood swings, or maybe your hair and skin just aren't what they used to be. You might brush it off as stress or a bad week, but what if it's something more? What if your body is sending out an SOS signal that you're missing something crucial? Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects millions but is often overlooked: B vitamin deficiency. We'll uncover the dangerous symptoms they don't always talk about, how your body sends out warning signs, and most importantly, what you can do about it. By the end of this video, you'll be able to recognize these signals and understand how to refuel your body the right way. So, what exactly are B vitamins? It's a common misconception to think of vitamin B as a single thing. In reality, it's a whole family, a complex of 8 different essential nutrients that work together like a well-oiled machine. Think of them as the master regulators for your body. They're absolutely vital for your nervous system, acting like the fuel that keeps your nerves firing correctly. They're also the spark plugs for your metabolism, helping convert the food you eat into energy you can actually use. Plus, they play a huge role in brain function, the production of healthy blood cells, and even the health of your skin, hair, and nails. Simply put, without enough B vitamins, your body just can't perform its most basic functions properly. They are the unsung heroes working behind the scenes to keep you running smoothly. Now, let's get to the core of it. What actually happens to your body when you're running low on these critical nutrients? The symptoms can be sneaky and often mimic other conditions, which is why they're so frequently missed. Let's break it down by system to make it clearer. First up, your nervous system. This is often where the earliest and most disruptive signs appear. Are you feeling unusually irritable or anxious for no real reason? Maybe you're battling a low mood that feels like a constant gray cloud, or you're struggling with insomnia, tossing and turning all night. These could be your brain crying out for B vitamins. Deficiencies, especially in B1, B6, and B12, can directly impact your neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that control your mood. You might also notice your memory isn't as sharp as it used to be, or you struggle to recall simple things. Another classic sign is physical sensations like numbness or a pins and needles feeling in your hands and feet. That's a sign of nerve damage, and B vitamins are essential for maintaining the protective sheath around your nerves. Next, let's talk about energy and endurance. If you feel like you're permanently running on empty, B vitamins could be the missing link. This isn't just feeling a bit tired after a long day. We're talking about chronic fatigue, a deep, persistent exhaustion that sleep doesn't seem to fix. You might feel a general sense of weakness, as if your muscles have lost their power. Dizziness and a decreased ability to concentrate or focus are also classic symptoms. This happens because B vitamins, particularly B12 and folate, are crucial for making red blood cells that carry oxygen to your muscles and brain. When you're low, everything has to work harder, and you feel it as overwhelming fatigue. Then there's your blood and heart. A severe B vitamin deficiency, especially of B12 or B9, also known as folate, can lead to a specific type of anemia called megaloblastic anemia. This is where your body produces abnormally large, immature red blood cells that can't function properly. The result? You might experience shortness of breath, even from minor exertion like walking up a flight of stairs. Your heart might beat faster to compensate for the lack of oxygen in your blood. Another telltale sign is unusually pale skin, as the reduced number of red blood cells affects your complexion. These symptoms are serious and shouldn't be ignored. Finally, the signs can show up on the outside, affecting your skin, hair, and mouth. Have you ever had those painful cracks at the corners of your mouth? That's a classic sign of a riboflavin, or B2, deficiency. You might also notice your skin becoming unusually dry, flaky, or itchy. Hair loss and brittle nails that break easily can also point to a lack of biotin, or B7. Another strange but common symptom is a sore, swollen, or inflamed tongue, a condition known as glossitis. These outward signs are your body's way of showing you that something is wrong on the inside. So, with all these potential symptoms, How can you recognize if you might have a B vitamin deficiency? Now, it is incredibly important to state this clearly. Self-diagnosis is not a substitute for a real medical diagnosis from a doctor. But you can look for patterns and warning signs that suggest you should get checked out. Ask yourself these questions. Are you constantly stressed and feel like you can't cope? Do you feel tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep? Do your hands or feet often go numb or tingle? Have you noticed a sudden decline in the health of your skin and hair? Also, consider your diet. Do you eat very little meat, fish, or dairy? Are you on a strict vegan or vegetarian diet? These are all red flags. Certain groups are also at a higher risk, including the elderly, as absorption can decrease with age, and individuals with gastrointestinal issues like Crohn's or celiac disease, which can impair nutrient absorption. If you tick several of these boxes, it's a good idea to talk to a healthcare professional. Okay, so where can we get these all-important B vitamins? The good news is they're found in a wide variety of foods. One of the most practical things you can do is focus on your diet. The main sources are animal products. Meat, especially organ meats like liver, is packed with B vitamins. Fish, like salmon and tuna, is another excellent source, particularly of B12. Eggs and dairy products like milk and yogurt also contribute a significant amount. For those on a plant-based diet, don't worry, you have options too. Whole grains like brown rice and oats, legumes like lentils and beans, and various nuts and seeds are great sources. And don't forget your leafy greens like spinach and kale, which are rich in folate. One important thing to be honest about, while fruits are great for you, they are generally low in B vitamins. So, if you're trying to boost your intake, don't rely on fruit alone. The main focus should be on protein-rich and whole foods. Now, what if you suspect you have a deficiency or have been diagnosed with one? How do you replenish your levels safely and effectively? The first and most important step is always nutrition. A food-first approach is the best long-term strategy. Try to consciously incorporate more B vitamin-rich foods into your daily meals. However, if your symptoms are severe or your diet is highly restrictive, food alone might not be enough to correct the problem quickly. In these cases, a doctor might recommend a B-complex supplement. It's crucial that you do this under medical guidance. A simple blood test can confirm a deficiency and determine the right dosage for you. It's also important to remember that more is not always better. While B vitamins are water-soluble, meaning your body usually excretes any excess, taking extremely high doses of certain B vitamins can still be harmful. So, always follow your doctor's advice. To wrap things up, B vitamin deficiency is a very real and often underestimated problem. Your body is incredibly intelligent and will send out signals for a long time when something is wrong, but it's up to us to learn how to listen. Those feelings of fatigue, anxiety, and brain fog aren't just things you have to live with. They could be clear signs that your body is missing its essential fuel. By paying attention to these signals and focusing on a balanced, nutrient-rich diet, you can make a huge difference in your overall health and well-being. It's all about proactive self-care. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced any of these symptoms and suspected a vitamin deficiency? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else who's going through the same thing. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into your health. See you next time.